Hi, OrgPad is a digital whiteboard tool or a mind mapping application. It was created by me and my wife Camila over the last 5 years. In this video, we will show you basics of OrgPad. We will start by exploring a document. Then we will do some basic edits. We will also create a new account and compare free and paid plans. We will conclude this video by showing you how you can contact us and where to find help resources. Let's take a look at an example document made about trip to Japan. On the left, we have some places we are considering to visit. On the right, we have a to-do list of things we have to do before our trip. Now, if you want to move around, it works exactly as any map application. So I can zoom in by mouse wheel, or if you are using a laptop, you can place two fingers next to each other on touchpad and move them down or up. When I am zoomed in, I can move around by dragging the canvas. So I can drag it somewhere and see what's next to it. Now this just seems as a simple diagram / mind map what you can create in other tools. But a document in OrgPad can hide much more. As you can see, some nodes are elevated, for example the atomic dome node, while others are not elevated. This is a subtle indicator that there is some further content. If I click on this, there is nothing, but when I click on an elevated node, it will open and reveal me something more. In this example, I have some text, I have a hyperlink here, and also I have a picture here. Further, there is another page indicated by the bullets at the bottom. So if I click again, another picture is revealed. And when you upload an image into OrgPad, it can be quite large and you can display it by zooming in. So when I zoom in, a high resolution version of the image is loaded and I can see all the details. For example, in this case, I can read a letter written by Einstein. So this is example of what can be inserted into a document in OrgPad. So I can have images, but I can also have further stuff. For example, I can insert a YouTube video, which can be played here inside the cell. So I can view the YouTube video and I can play with that. I can also insert Google Maps here, which are fully interactive. So I can see that Miyajima is an island next to Hiroshima. And even further, for example, I can insert other documents in OrgPad. So I can link documents in between. So this is an example of a document I have created about my travels to Japan. And I can open it and move around and open notes and play with it like that. Or if I want, I can also open it in a separate tab by clicking the OrgPad logo. And I can explore it here. Now suppose that we want to do some changes in the document. For example, we want to add another destination, Kyoto. When I go into document, I cannot do any changes right now because I am in the view mode. If I want to switch to edit mode, I go here to the top right corner and click at the pencil button. Now I can do my edits. So for example, I can drag a cell and move it somewhere else. If I want to create a new cell, I do it by double clicking the target place. So for example, I have new cell here and I can write some title for it. For example, Kyoto. Let me zoom in and I can write here the old capital of Japan. It's a beautiful city. Now if I want to change the color of a cell, I can go hover it. On top of it there is a panel. I click this colored button and I choose a different color. for example, blueberry color for it. Similarly, in the top right corner, I can choose the style in which new cells will be created. And let's also make this title size a little bit larger. Okay, so I have a new cell. Now I can connect it to the existing part of the diagram. So I hover this, I take this connection button and I drag it, say, to Hiroshima, and I connect it towards Hiroshima. Or I can also create a new attached cell just like this. So, for example, there are many old temples in Kyoto. Okay, so this is the basic editing, how I can create a network of cells. Now, of course, I can also insert resources into OrgPad. When I want to insert images, I can just drag them in. For example, I have found this photo on Google Images, which I really like. I can drag it into my tab in OrgPad and place it in some existing cell, and it will get uploaded there, it will get inserted there. Similarly, I can also insert some photos from my computer. For example, I have some photos of temples in Kyoto, so I can drag them here into gray canvas and new cells will be created for them. So I have examples of 3 beautiful temples in Kyoto, and let me connect them to this cell. Inserting YouTube videos is also super easy. I can just go to YouTube, for example, I search Kyoto here, and I really like this video, so I can just drag it exactly as before with the image, and I place it somewhere, and a new cell is created for my video. Yeah, let me call it top 10 destinations. So I have a video here inserted like this. So this is how you can do editing of a document in OrgPad. And of course, there are advanced editing options and further tricks we will reveal in following videos. Let's talk about creating new account. When you enter OrgPad, you are welcomed by this introduction page where you can find some resources. If you want to create your account, you click here the sign up button. And you have a few options. If you have an account with Google, Microsoft or Facebook, it is best to click here continue with these services. You will just need to press a few buttons and your account will be ready. It works in the way that we will ask these services whether you are the owner of your email, and they will confirm to us that you are the owner, that you control this email address. And then we will create your account, and we will also initiate these accounts by your name and also your profile photo. But this is just for you. Let's use the email address for now. Okay, so I have some email address. For this tutorial, I have made the OrgPad tutorial at gmail.com address. Let me put here some password. And also I will insert my name. So in this case, it will be OrgPad tutorials. I can also upload some photo, but let's leave it like this for now. So we will create an account. And now we're almost done. And we just have to activate the account by clicking a link in an email. And this is done because we want to be sure that you actually control your email address, so someone else can't pretend that they are you and somehow take control of your account. So if I go to my Gmail, I can see that the email is already here. So if I click on it and I open it, I see, okay, there is an account created for me, and I can confirm my email address by clicking this blue button, so I will do it. And I'm inside OrgPad. Yeah, and if maybe let me close this and let me reload this page, then I will get back to my list of my documents. Now I have here an onboarding tutorial document, but I can also create some more documents, and also documents shared with me by other people are visible here. So for example, right now Camila is sharing with me the trip to Hiroshima document, so we can see it here right now. And I can open it, and I can right now I have only the viewing permission, but I can also do some editing if she gives me editing permissions. Now, if I go back, I can see that on the top of my list of documents, there is information about some limits. So I'm right now in a free plan where I can create up to 3 documents, and I have also some limit on the uploaded files and images. I can also upgrade my plan. It will open this page where I can choose my plan. So for example, I can choose the standard plan. In both of these plans you can create arbitrary number of documents, and there are some extra functions enabled in the professional tier, in particular exports to PDF files. So let's just go with the standard, and I can switch between paying it monthly or paying it yearly. So let's pay yearly. If I click on it again, it will open me Stripe where I can insert my credit card information, and when I am done with the payment, I will have my standard plan activated, and I will have all the extra functionality. If you want, you can also pay by wire transfer. This is quite common in Europe. So you can say you want to pay in euros or you want to pay in Czech crowns. You can just copy these informations into your bank or pay using this QR code, and we will activate your account, your paid plan for you. Now, if you have any problem or you want to ask any question, feel free to contact us. The easiest way is to click here on the side menu and click Ask a Question. It will show you a small dialog in which you can write what is your question subject and message. We will receive an email with your question and will reply to you shortly. Also, if you want to talk with us, you can find the contacts on us here. The best way is to join our Discord server, where you can find a link for it in the video description, and there you can meet with us, and also you can talk with other members of our community. Now, if you are interested in some further resources and want to know what are the functions of OrgPad and some useful tricks, you can find it also in the side menu. You can click the Help button, and it will open you this document where you have first steps, but this already you know from this video. And you can also find some common questions, and you can find guides describing various tricks and things you can do with OrgPad. So you have like some keyboard shortcuts and stuff like that.